What is the name of this incredibly good-looking, great-sounding microphone that seemingly all the big podcasters are using? Well, I happen to have it right here, and it's called the Shure SM7B. In this video, we're going to talk about why this microphone is so popular and whether or not you should buy it. Also, you'll be listening to me using this microphone the entire time. So it all started when the King of Pop used the first version of this microphone in the legendary album Thriller. Let's rewind to 1982, when this microphone was still called the Shure SM7. At that point in time, Michael Jackson was already a successful artist after Off the Wall dropped. 3 years later, Michael got back with his producer Quincy Jones to start creating Thriller. They had about $750,000 in budget and tons of choices for more expensive and fancy microphones, but they decided to use the modest dynamic mic known as the Shure SM7. And you don't need me to tell you how the story goes. Thriller grows and becomes one of the best-selling albums of all time, even to this date. At the time, using the Shure SM7 was a brave choice because the microphone isn't exactly the top choice for vocals. It's more of a voiceover or dialogue microphone. But the success of Thriller was proof that the microphone can do way more. Since then, the Shure SM7 went through two new improvements when they released the Shure SM7A in 1999, and finally in 2001, the Shure SM7B was released. John Bourne, a product manager at Shure, said, "A combination of things probably accounted for its consistent spike in popularity. Some of it has to do with the emergence of podcasting. There's an appetite for a high-quality voiceover mic, and some of it has to do with Michael Jackson. Everyone was talking about his recordings and how they were made." There's definitely a lot of speculation, but there's one thing you can't deny. This microphone is being used a lot. So let's get to the second question. Should you buy this microphone? Is this mic right for you? The Shure SM7B is a dynamic microphone, which means the microphone isn't as sensitive as, say, a condenser microphone like the Blue Yeti, meaning it could handle the full intensity of a full-powered Michael. So, if you're a hardcore vocalist, this microphone will also work for you. But being a dynamic microphone, this mic also works very well for podcasts because it's good at rejecting ambient sounds like the plane flying by or AC blasting. Here's a comparison to my condenser microphone. As you can hear, the Shure SM7B doesn't care as much about your recording space. So if you don't have the money to sound treat your room, or don't want to always record in a closet, this mic is for you. I also think that this is one of the most aesthetic mics out there, and that helps if you're going for video with your podcast. So as for use cases, we know this microphone is incredibly versatile. Let's move on to the price. I'd say that this mic is not cheap. I'm talking $400, and unfortunately, it probably won't go on sale on Black Friday. I've waited before and checked. But that's not all you need for this microphone. You'll need an XLR cord that connects to a good audio interface or mixer. And to be able to utilize the best out of this microphone, you want an interface to have a preamp with at least 60 decibels of gain, according to Shure. This mic is very gain hungry. However, I will say that I've been using the Zoom H6 with this microphone, which only has 55.5 decibels of gain, and it seems to handle the microphone at an okay level for me. But a lot of people buy something like a cloud lifter to make the gain even cleaner, meaning the noise introduced when the preamps do its thing will pretty much be non-existent. I, on the other hand, just noise reduce and always play some background music in my videos or podcasts, so it's not an issue unless you try real hard to listen for it. By the way, if you're curious to how I edit my voiceover audio, I created a Skillshare class dedicated to that topic. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. Anyways, so the true price of getting this mic is more than $400, but that's the same for any good microphone. If you want to buy the Zoom H6, which is the one I use, that's about $350. And if you want it on a nice strong scissor arm attachment thingy like me, that's another $100. So as amazing as this microphone is, you're gonna have to save up for it. With all that said, I personally really love this microphone. Out of the 5 dynamic microphones that I've tried/own, this one is definitely my top pick. And in terms of the rating system that I use for microphones, this would be the 10 out of 10, my ideal dynamic microphone. Because it looks great, comes with its own pop filter, the build quality is solid, so I'm not afraid that things are gonna break anytime soon, and it's very convenient to just be able to record anywhere with an untreated space. So if you guys are thinking about buying a dynamic mic, you can't go wrong with this microphone. Also, if you have any questions at all, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll try my best to get back to you. If you enjoyed this history/gear review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It definitely helps out, so thank you. For now, have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.